There are some insane rumors making the rounds right now that Xbox Series X will be priced as low as $399, and Xbox Lockhart will hit that magical $199 price point at launch, and that Xbox's first party showing in July will be a night of mic drops. How true is all this stuff? We're gonna discuss it. What is going on, everybody? Randall Thor 19, the man with the million, back again with another video. Hope everyone's having a great day. If you guys could do me a big favor, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate that. Thank you very much, guys. Now, this rumor has been making the rounds the past couple days on social media. Websites are talking about it. Reset Era has a gigantic thread discussing it, and it all revolves around the idea that Microsoft is going to severely undercut the PlayStation 5, not only with the Xbox Series X, but with Xbox Lockhart, and that Microsoft's event in July is going to be so huge where he calls it a night of mic drop moments. Now, of course, with stuff like this, you want to know who the source is. And all this information comes to us from a guy named Eastman on the Beyond forums. A lot of people say that he is legit and has gotten stuff correct in the past and has sources at Microsoft. I don't know the guy personally, so I'm not too sure about that. So keep everything here we're going to talk about with a grain of salt. This video is pretty much for fun, and I'm going to give my own take on everything. So Eastman says that last he heard, Xbox Series S will be half the price of the Xbox Series X. And last I heard, Microsoft were prepared for a $399 Xbox Series X. I am not sure what the final price will be. I think if Sony is $499/$599, Microsoft may try to go in at $199, $399, $499, but we shall see. So there we have it with the title with the insane prices, because that would be absolutely ridiculous. An Xbox Lockhart at $199 would be absolutely insane and mental, because Microsoft would be losing so much money on that console to put it out at $199, and then Xbox Series X to be put out at $399? Now that would be a pretty damn aggressive move from Microsoft. Now we know that Phil Spencer says they're not going to be out of position on power or price, and that he has the backing of Microsoft to remain agile. And in the last video, we talked about how the PlayStation 5 dual SKU approach really throws a monkey wrench into a lot of these pricing discussions, because we don't know what Sony's going to do. Could they price the digital edition as low as $399? Maybe they start the digital edition at $450. Maybe that digital edition starts at $500. So the idea here is that Microsoft is agile enough to essentially price match the lowest version of the PlayStation 5. So if the PS5 digital edition does come in at $399, then Microsoft can put the Xbox Series X at the same price. But I do have my doubts that Microsoft would actually price the Series X that low, because they would be taking such a huge loss on that system. Because I think the bill of materials is around $500, just a little bit over it. And if Microsoft were to sell it for $500 like they think they are, they would barely be breaking even. They probably would be losing money to give you that system at $500. But if they were to sell it for $400, they would be losing a lot of money. And Eastman does mention how Microsoft could actually do this. So Eastman says that Microsoft will make up any losses they take by getting a higher cut of game sales and more subscriptions. Pricing also depends on what Sony does. Microsoft doesn't have to go as extreme in pricing if Sony prices itself higher. Now that's a very similar argument I made about my thought that PlayStation 5 would price the digital edition at $399. You force everybody into a more digital adoption, so over the course of time you get a higher cut of game sales as the years go on, and you push people towards your Xbox Game Pass subscription, giving you more monthly recurring revenue over the course of time. But he says here that Microsoft isn't set on stone on the price of the Xbox yet, and they're waiting to see what Sony does. Eastman then started to talk about Xbox's July showing by saying this: but from what I've heard from all my sources, July isn't about Sony. July is about the industry, and they want it to be a night of mic drops. They're going to come hard with the strategy that they have been building up for years, and they want Google, Amazon, Apple, Sony, and yes, Nintendo to be shaken up. So expect a series of mic drop moments, followed by the price being the key part of all of this. Now, a night of mic drop moments is exactly what I'm sure Xbox fans are hoping to see, and I think this July event is going to be pretty damn good. I'm hearing some very positive things, very hype-inducing things things from the people that I know behind the scenes that have recently gotten me pretty excited and eager to see just exactly what Microsoft is showing off in July. Will we see an extended gameplay demo of Halo Infinite? You're goddamn right we will. Are we going to see Fable? 100% Fable will be at the show. But of course, people want to know a little bit more about that. What are the games coming in 2021, 2022, and beyond? Will we see Initiative's game, and what is it? Is it Perfect Dark or something different? What about the next project from Obsidian? And does Microsoft have any timed exclusive deals like Sony? I'm sure a lot of that will be answered in July, but I'm pretty excited to see what is coming. And if Microsoft was somehow able to get Xbox Series X all the way down to $399 and ended the show on that note, that would truly be a mic drop moment, but I really do have my doubts about that price point. Eastman then went on to talk more about Xbox Lockhart and said this: "That's why I think Lockhart is a key device in their strategy. It's a low-cost gateway that they can control to make sure the hardware can handle their new compression techniques they will employ with xCloud over the next few years. The plan for Lockhart is to get into price categories they were never able to hit before, and I believe based on listening between the lines that they expect Lockhart to at some point make it down to Fire TV size. Also, the size of the first Lockhart will surprise everyone. I don't think Microsoft reveals Lockhart at this July event. If I had to guess, I would think they're going to reveal it sometime in August. So is all this stuff too good to be true? Should you expect Xbox Lockhart to come in at $199 and Xbox Series X to launch day one at $399? No, I don't think it will hit those price points. I think it's a mistake to believe they will come in that low at launch. I'm expecting Xbox Series X to come in at $499 and Lockhart to hit $299. I mean, just think about this, guys. Less than 3 years ago, Microsoft launched the previous most powerful console ever, the Xbox One X. They're going to be releasing the Series X this fall, and the Series X has a way more powerful GPU. It actually has a really fast SSD. It has a Zen 2 CPU, which is a leap beyond the Jaguar core that the Xbox One X used. And you're telling me that Xbox is somehow going to sell that system for $100 less than what they sold the Xbox One X for, when we know from Phil Spencer himself that they basically sold the One X at cost at $500. My advice to anybody listening to this video is to expect the system to come in at $499, because if you're expecting $399 and it doesn't hit that price point, you're going to be disappointed. So expect $500. Now, as to the July event, I do expect it to be something big and perhaps something special. He may be completely right on that. I don't know about a series of mic drop moments, but I am expecting Xbox to knock it out of the park. Anyways, guys, that's the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, share this out on social media, or tell a friend about the channel. And if you want to be notified immediately when I drop a new video, make sure you hit that notification bell. Thank you guys so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it, and I'll see everybody in the next video. Later, guys.